What if I told you that the secret to sticking with guitar isn't about scales or drills, but true progress lies in the songs that we choose to learn? Now, personally, I almost quit playing the guitar more times than I can think, but there were 5 songs that kept me going. And by the end of this video, you'll see why learning new songs is the fastest way for beginner guitarists to stay motivated and actually sound good. Hi, I'm Mark, and if you're a new guitar player who wants to learn guitar in a way that's fun and encouraging, you're in the right place. And welcome to 5 Minute Friday. So in this video, you're going to learn why playing real music, not just exercises or scales, is the fastest way to improve as a beginner guitarist. More importantly, I'll share a breakthrough tip with you that I discovered on how to pick the right songs that are easy enough for beginners that make practice addictive instead of frustrating. So stick around because that's coming up in just a few minutes. So let me guess, you've been trying scales, drills, and maybe even strumming patterns, and everything just feels lifeless. Maybe you strum a few chords, but they don't make sense. Well, you're not alone. You're just missing how to apply what you've learned. And I know that pain because I almost gave up myself until I realized that the secret to progress is in the songs that I chose. So the right songs make all the difference in the world when it comes to guitar learning. And what you choose will keep you motivated and help push you to the next level on guitar. So a quick question for you. What's the first song that you ever tried learning to play on the guitar? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. Today, I'm going to give you 5 songs that kept me from giving up on playing the guitar. Each one gave me confidence, they taught me new skills, and they inspired me emotionally. So hopefully they'll do the same for you. Now this first song is called My Best Friend by Hollywood Anderson. One day YouTube threw this at me and I'm glad that it did because Hollywood strums that first chord and boom, I felt instant goosebumps. The emotion, the story, it instantly grabbed me. What hooked me was how simple it actually was because he uses a capo on the 5th fret and he plays 4 easy chords that I already knew as a beginner. This was one of the first easy guitar songs that made me believe that I could actually play music and sound good. Our second song is Dear Mr. Fantasy by Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton. Man, this song, that opening riff, it hooked me instantly. I've always been a groove player and I love rhythm guitar, but this song, it drives. At the time, I had never really listened to blues or rock, so hearing this as an adult felt like a whole new world. And guess what? The whole song is built just on 3 chords. It's an A, a G, and a D. That's it. So talk about a confidence booster that I can play 3 chords that I already knew as a beginner guitarist and actually make music. Our third song is Hurt by Johnny Cash. Now this one hit me right in the gut. And everyone I ever talk about this song with says the same thing. Oh, it's such a great song. When I learned it, it forced me out of my comfort zone because even though it's made up of chords that I know, which is an A minor, a C, and a D, but the singing doesn't fall where you would expect it. So I had to work harder at my rhythm and timing, especially since my goal was to always be able to play and sing. Learning Hurt taught me that even simple songs can stretch you and keep you motivated. So instead of starting on the A minor of singing, you actually start on the C chord. I hurt myself today. That opening line grabbed me from the beginning, and I've been playing it ever since. Next up, I have House of the Rising Sun and Amazing Grace as a mashup. When I heard this for the first time, it was like a wave that came upon me. And to my surprise, the group that I was listening to waved me up to on stage to play with them. Now, thank God that I taught myself the E chord because I hammered the E chord like I was channeling the spirit of the writer himself. It was raw, it was imperfect, but it was music. So that night, it taught me how adaptable music could be. I can break the rules by singing lyrics of one song to a melody of another, unheard of, let alone sing Christian lyrics to a hardcore rock song. It blew my mind. And honestly, if you can learn this tune with the timing locked in, you can play anything. And the final song that pushed me further as a new guitar player is called The Angel from Montgomery. Now this one came straight from binge watching one of my favorite shows of all time, Ozark. I remember in season 4, episode 13, that there's a flashback scene and the song floored me. I looked it up and I found a Susan Tedeschi version where she rolls right into the song Sugaree, which is by the Grateful Dead. So I basically got 2 for the price of 1, and that's just a 4-chord groove. It's very simple, it's emotional, but it's perfect for beginners. It reminded me that inspiration could come from anywhere, and sometimes one song leads you right into another. And that's how you build momentum as a new guitar player. So here's my tip for you. Pick songs that use chords that you already know that allow you to apply them. But true progress happens when you pick songs that are just one step harder than what you already know, but not too difficult where it's impossible for you to learn the song. There's a nice sweet spot that comes with you being challenged, but also you'll be motivated because you're emotionally connected and addicted to progress. So try this today with a 3 to 4 chord song that inspires you, and trust me, you'll feel the difference immediately. So I'd like to give you a challenge for this week. Pick one of the 5 songs that I showed you today, practice it for just 5 minutes a day, then come back and tell me how it went in the comments. I love hearing about your progress. And if you want to keep building momentum, make sure to watch this video next, where I show you my secret to strumming. It's the perfect next steps after learning these songs. And don't forget to subscribe. New guitar players gather here every Friday for beginner guitar lessons that build upon each other. So I'll see you next Friday.